Hello guys and welcome to day 26 of my Shocktober movie review challenge. We're almost there. This is, I think, the first of my movie choices. Yes, this is the first of my choices for the month. I got 25 requests, which I've now fulfilled. 26 through to 31 are movies that I've just chosen off my watch list of things that have been there for a while that I wanted to get round to. So, apologies in advance about the quality of this video and tomorrow's because I'm doing them both back to back now. The batteries run out on my camera, so I'm using my trusty old phone. So yeah, it's fine for during the day footage, but at night time it gets really grainy, so apologies for that in advance. So the movie for day 26 is the 2008 movie Otis. I had never actually heard of this one. I heard Gabby Hernandez talk about it on her channel. She did really enjoy it, so I thought I'd check it out. So before I get onto synopsis and what I thought, just to give you the usual little bit of blurb, directors and actors in this one. So this one was written with two writers here, Eric Jenderson and Thomas Schnauz. Thomas Schnauz has actually worked on Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, X-Files, so obviously a lot of calibre there. And Eric Jenderson has worked on a lot of things, amongst Band of Brothers being one of them. I love that show. The main stars we have in this one, the title role of Otis is Boston Christopher, and his brother Elmo is played by Kevin Pollak, another very talented actor, producer, director, worked on so many big movies. We have Ashley Johnson playing Otis's love interest, or Cap D, Riley. We have Daniel Stern and Elena Douglas playing her parents, Kate and Will, and we have Jared Kusnitz playing Reed, her brother. I hope I've pronounced those correctly. So, beginning of the story, we're shown a scene of Otis, who has a girl captive by the name of Kim. He has her on a bed tied up with loads and loads of electric bulbs pointing at her, and when he puts them on, it seems to, like it makes her warm, makes her get overheated. He's obviously not treating her very well. He's obsessive. He's obsessed with her. He thinks she's his girlfriend. He's in love with her. And she, right at the beginning of the movie, this is how it opens up. She tries to escape. Almost succeeds, not quite. That's not a spoiler. It's just setting up the mentality of this person. So whatever it is that happens, Otis finds himself in need of a new Kim. And he kidnaps one of his customers. He goes to deliver a pizza to this family. The young girl Riley comes out to pay, and he is just immediately, when he looks at her, he falls in love. She's beautiful. And long story short, he kidnaps her and keeps her in this dungeon type room where she's constantly monitored on CCTV. She's chained via her ankle to the floor. The bed again has got all the light bulbs above. And this movie follows both the interaction between Riley. He insists on calling her Kim, and she has to pretend she is Kim. She doesn't at first, but it soon gets to the point that she knows she must do this. We sort of see the interaction between Kim and Otis, Riley and Otis, sorry. He's obviously got some form of mental disturbance, as well as obviously being a really nasty person. He thinks that she loves him. He thinks that she is his girlfriend. They're back in school. He's a footballer. She's a cheerleader. And he makes her do things like cheer with his name in it. Otis, Otis, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. That sort of stuff. And they sort of set up prom, and she has to wear a dress and he wears a suit, and he's wanting to make out in the car, and she's having to go along with all this, and she's, trying to fool him, and everything's sort of backfiring. But basically this story follows everything that goes on within that captive relationship, and Riley's parents and her brothers attempt to find out where she is, who's got her, what's happened. I don't want to go into any more of the story than that, because there's an awful lot more to it and an awful lot more happens than that, but that's the basic structure of the movie. I really, really enjoyed this movie. It's very darkly comic. It's got a lot of dark humour in it, which I found very funny. The acting performances in this from everyone concerned, every individual is fantastic in this. Down to her parents. I mean, the mother and father of Riley are both really, really well-known actor and actress. I mean, the guy Daniel Stern. I mean, he's one of the crooks from Home Alone. You know, it's like faces that you constantly know. And the brother, Otis's brother, Kevin Pollock, again, it's like a really big name actor that you immediately know. I always used to get him mixed up with, was it Danny DeVito? Someone. I always got him mixed up. But anyway, it's got a really good cast. It's got a really good storyline. It's very comedically funny. It's very gory in places. The story is really engaging. You're really interested in the character of Otis. It's disturbing as well. But someone at our door. Can you hear the dog? She's got Napoleon syndrome. Little woman syndrome. So yeah, I would thoroughly recommend this one. I really did enjoy it. I enjoyed all different aspects of it. The performances, the gore, the humour, the storyline. I just find it really, really interesting. If I had to score this movie out of 10, I really struggle with this because I'm sitting thinking 8s and 9s are like for things like The Shining and American Werewolf in London. I'm going to give this a 7. That maybe doesn't sound like a massively high score, but to me that's a really good high. Any movie that I watch that I really enjoy but I don't think is amazing will come in around a 7-ish. So yeah, Otis gets a 7 from me, so I think that's a pretty good solid score. Have you seen it? What did you think of it? If you have, let me know below in the comments. As normal, here's a list of, we've only got 5-6 days to go of my compadres carrying out the 31 days of October, all as weary as me, all waiting for the 1st of November with bated breath. So yeah, we're almost there, guys. I think you'll have less 31 days of October to watch next year. So yeah, the movie for tomorrow, I'm actually going to record straight after this. I've got a day ahead of myself because I know tomorrow the little one's off school. We've got lots of stuff to do. I'm not going to get a chance to watch a movie tomorrow, and it's going to be a Brain Dead, aka Dead Alive, which I watched last night. So I'm going to review that one next, and I'll see you in the next video. Over and out from Lisa Lives.